Hello everyone and welcome back to EchPlays. Welcome back to another lovely evening here on the Sky Factory. Today, on this lovely quaint evening on the Sky Factory, we're going to be working with blood magic. I'm going to be using blood for magic. Let's get down to business. Oh, first of all though, I guess we have to do the accustomed first 5 minutes where I go over what I've done in the off time. Chickens. I've got a few iron chickens over here breeding. I've got a few. We've gotten to the point where our redstone chickens are finally hitting the tins. Look at that. We got a little boy. We got a little boy with a 10 growth, 10 gain, and 8 strength over here. Another 10, 10, 8. And then there's a 10 and 8 ready to be birthed. Oh, look at it. Look at him. He just birthed right before our very eyes. Fantastic. And I'm doing sort of the same thing with these chickens. I'm crossbreeding them into higher levels with the iron chickens because eventually I want to have the key stuff, such as iron and redstone, chicken only. So I don't have to worry about anything ever again in my entire life. It's going to be fantastic when that day comes. But first, I do need to figure out which of these is the highest chicken egg for iron so that we can birth them. I think it's the 767. So we'll go ahead and grab both of these and pop those things down. Let them be birthed. And we'll just leave them to their own devices. As you can see, I've added a bit of a roof and stuff to this just so it looks a little bit better. It's nothing special still, but, you know, it looks a little bit better. You know, give it like an awning with a nice peaked roof on the top of that bit. Fantastic. I'm still going to eventually make this grass, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Again, we don't need pigs or cows at this point, but we have them in case something comes up. Over here, you can see that this thing... Okay, so last time we dealt with Hatchery Mod, and we sort of ran into a situation where I was really excited about it, and then nothing really that I built did anything for me from a neurotic standpoint. Like, I was never aroused throughout the entire process of building any of this stuff. So I did come up with one thing, however, after I got done with that episode, that there is a thing called a fertilizer sprayer, okay? And you put the liquid fertilizer in this bad boy, and it turns any sort of farmed land, like tilled soil, hoed soil, into this stuff. So if I go ahead and get this, and then I grab this, you can see this is now fertilized dirt, and it works. I just spray it all over these boys, and it works as both bone meal and it fertilizes the earth, which basically acts as auto bone meal. It makes everything grow super, super fast. So it's actually really good. That said, I'm going to turn this on for a sec and let it suck up all the goods. Get all those goods. You can also see in my inventory I have a bunch of Infernium Essence and a little bit of Prudentium Essence, and I've just been slowly working my way so that we have some of the various essences ready to go whenever I'm ready to jump in face first directly into mystical agriculture. We're not there yet. Okay, I feel like want to do some more passive stuff with it before I really jump into it head first and make like an entire episode or two about it. So anyway, today we're doing blood magic. Fantastic, right? We're going to be doing it, and we're going to be doing it real good. So I don't have everything that we want to do, but we're going to be working on getting up to tier 1 or tier 1 and 2. That's our main goal for this episode. We want to get to a tier 1 and a tier 2 a blood altar. Oh shit, I really forgot to show you the biggest thing. As you can see, there's now a roof on the factory, and if I go in properly, you can see there's a hole up there, but if I go in properly through the front door, you can see I've expanded it out this way, so we have more room, and I put a roof on it, and we now have like this thing, which is what we needed for the inhibitor, obelisk, or whatever it's called, the soul binder. So we have that. I have the power run again to everything. Sort of cleaned it up a little bit, added a few blocks down here, not much though, and then we added the roof, and I have this hole in here so that I can fly it in and out easily and get right to the computer. We have the thing here. We got a lot of room to do whatever we need to in terms of mechanical stuff. It's gonna be fantastic. Over here, the fruits of my labors off camera is this bad boy. The inhibitor obelisk is now stopping Endermen from doing their thing, which is, of course, teleporting. And then I'm powering it with shit, because that's what Endermen deserve, to be imprisoned by poop. Fuck those guys. All right. Now, that said, let's move on. The first thing we need to do is put down a platform, because I instead of spending my prep time doing something like that that's going to actually help this episode, I spent it, making chickens have sex forcefully, building a roof over a thing, making room for machines that we're never going to build over there, building a roof on a cow pen that's useless because cows aren't really doing anything for us because we have infinite milk already. Just doing a whole bunch of useless shit instead of that. So that said, what we're going to do is we're going to build the safety platform. We're going to do this over by the monster farm because it feels like the right thing to do. And who knows, maybe someday we can implement it so that some of the mob kills give us the blood essence, the whatever life essence. I don't remember what this shit's called, but essentially you murder stuff to get magic powers, and maybe someday we can have that mob spawner do it for us automatically. I don't know if that's a thing we can do, but you know what? It's worth talking about. It's worth filling with. All right. First things first. Let's get this. Let's get just a bunch of this. Okay, let's get a bunch of this. Then let's get a little bit of this. We have it. We might as well get it. We have some factory blocks. Let's get some of that. We just need some building materials, basically. Yeah, this is okay. This is all right. We have some stuff here. I also have some stone that has been cooked. So we have I think I have 4 stacks of cooked stone, in case we need some bricks or something. That'd be good. Now, one thing that's always bugged me about this place is that it's off-center with the bridge. Because the bridge is only 2 wide. It's on an even count, whereas the platforms are on odd counts, which annoys the crap out of me. So the question is, which side is short? I think it's this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this side's uneven. I don't think it matters too much. I don't know. I think I might do it behind, but also part of me wants to just build it out from here. I think I might just build it out from here. So let's go underneath this bad boy, and you can sort of see underneath. I've sort of started this. I've used our new power of flight to add safety platforms under the biggest portion of our base. The whole farm area is basically protected. So I guess I can do with a little bit of that over here as well. So what I'll do is I'll start here, and I'll just place a line of these things. And I'll make a... what's this looking like here? What in terms of number row here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Another even amount, which is unfortunate. But it's okay. All the bridges are 2 wide, so you might as well make this one 2 wide as well. So we'll do it like this. Now we'll get our wand out, and we'll start making this bridge a reality. Give me that sweet bridge. We don't want to make it too long. In fact, I think that's about as long as I want it. Now, we'll expand it to be wider. I don't know how big this thing needs to be because there is a multi-block structure involved with the altar. You build the altar block and then you upgrade it in tiers based on blocks that you place under it. And I think I might be wrong, but if I recall correctly from years ago when I looked into this a little bit, it's like a pyramid shape that sort of leads up to the altar itself. Now, I could be thinking about the beacon, which is irrelevant, but I could be also thinking about the right thing. Who knows? I don't. Certainly, that much is clear. All right, now, what are we going to build on top of this? It's a great question. It's a great question. I expect nothing less of you guys than asking great questions, and whatever. So, I think what I'll do is, this is a tough call. It is a tough call. Let's use my new eye chisel, which I feel like is largely more annoying to use than the normal chisel, but I'm going to digress on that. Anything sinister? Is there anything that looks sinister? I'm thinking about maybe like this factory block. Or maybe this metal box block. Look at that thing. It's pretty cool looking, right? Let's chisel it. Let's chisel it. Got a chisel going. Let's see what it looks like. If I put it together, see, so it doesn't link up is the thing. I mean, I don't hate it, but I also don't love it. So I'm gonna get rid of it. We're gonna re-chisel this bezel. So what about that other? I'm thinking maybe this color here. It's a little dark color. Looks nice. Let's chisel it. Let's chisel it. It looks like something, you know, you might see it in the depths of hell, in like some sort of Doom level situation, you know? It's got a little bit of dirt on it, like maybe that's either feces or decomposed flesh or something. I like it. I'm very much into it. However, it's very clear to me at this point that we don't have enough factory blocks to do this. But that's okay. We can do as much as we can here. We can make more. In fact, you can own all of these blocks, every part of this ceiling, every part of this new wall, every part of this floor, every part of this place in general now is basically factory blocks that have been chiseled in different stuff. So you can imagine how many of the blocks I've already had to make. It's quite an amount. The number is not like, it's not a logical thing to build out of. But it's not as it's not as bad in terms of cost effectiveness as you think. You get quite a few blocks from each of the recipes worth of it. So like this, it's 4 iron ingots and 4 stone. It gives you 32. That's a pretty good number, boys and girls. It's a pretty good number. So oh, you know what? I'd cooked a bunch of stone, and I was like, where is all this stone? It's because I made it all into freaking factory blocks. But the good news is I accidentally planned ahead there. So I've got a bunch of it now. I've got a bunch. So we'll put it all in there. I'll put those back. I'm probably not going to use them. Probably not going to use this either. All right, factory block. Come to your daddy. Come to your father. Let's get 4 stacks. That's way more than we need, but factory blocks are like my main building material at this point. So we might as well have extras. Okay, so we're going to do this one stack at a time. There we go. And we'll move these. And we'll wand this thing. The wand is good at first. And then you get flight, and the builder's wand is absolutely fantastic. It does so much work when you have flight to combine with it. All right, let's get one more stack of this stuff. Give me that good stuff. And there we go. Voila. We now have a platform to work with. It's not symmetrical. There's been no planning that went into the size and or shape. But we have a place to work, and that's all that matters. Welcome to the Blood Factory platform, fellows. And you know what? I'll probably end up doing a lot of work to beautify the area in between episodes. But for now, we just need an area to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and put everything except for this stack up. And I'm going to go ahead and put these up as well. Because I'm not doing anything with them. So, all right. Now, what do we need? We need to build a blood altar. Which, if we go in here and we hit R on it, you'll see we need something called a demonic will, which says can be obtained by killing a mob with a sentient weapon or by throwing a snare at a mob and killing it while it has white particles. Now, I've looked into this, and you can't really get a sentient weapon right off the bat. You have to do the snare thing. So if I type in the word snare, you can see that there is a rudimentary snare here that is very easy to build. So we're going to do that. Let's pop that in there. We now have 4 of these bad boys. Look how many redstone we have. 1,000. Over 1,000 redstone from chickens mostly. I just put like 6 or 7 stacks of it in there from chickens. The chickens are doing work, so don't ever talk to me about chicken hate, okay? I love them. I love them. Okay, anyway, I had a moment there, flashback of some sort about chickens. Rudimentary snare, throw at a monster, and then kill them to obtain their demonic will. Well, that's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Let's go murder something for their demonic will. I mean, if they have demonic will, then they deserve everything they're about to get, I guess. Which of these chickens do we not need? It's probably one of the iron chickens that I see in there. There's like 4 in here. Let's grab one of these bad boys. And then let's snare it. Okay, we're going to put it down. We're going to snare it. And then we're going to kill it. Don't you go anywhere. Okay, did we get anything from it? I'm not sure that that did anything. Maybe we need a vanilla mob. Maybe it's a monster, though. I mean, you would think it would be monsters only, but it doesn't say that. It says... Oh, it does say kill a monster. Well, fair enough. Do you think pig boys count? Zombie pigs? Oh, it might. Let's go check. Because at this point... Oh, you know what? I could just... It's gonna be easier. Okay, I also have some stuff to show you guys in the nether, so we might as well go and do it here. They all seem to have forgotten about my transgressions, which, in short, is that I murdered a bunch of them because I was tired of looking at them. I built a little platform over here. As you can see, they don't give a shit. They have no sense of, you know, private property or anything. They're just in my house. I was trying to get the chickens to spawn, and in doing some flying around, chasing a ghast that spawned, unfortunately, I actually found a nether fortress over here and was able to get a soul sand chicken. I didn't get the chicken I wanted, but I did get a soul sand chicken, which tells me I got him. I think I just got the one I needed. A nether quartz chicken. I don't know if that's the one we needed or not. I can't quite remember. As you can see, it's about to be a battle royale up here. This ghast is about to get violently murdered. He's trying to run away, but he can't. Top gun. Boom. Now, what was I going to do? I don't remember. I think the key is... Oh, you know what? I don't even want to mess with these guys because they do the most damage out of all the vanilla mobs. They will tear your butthole open, whether you want them to or not. It's not a consensual situation, let me tell you. Okay, so we need to find an area where we can fight a mob that we aren't going to get mobbed by everybody else on the planet. You know what? It might be best if I just go in a controlled environment at our mob spawners. Just like turn the fans off, let some mobs spawn in there, then we can go in there and make a hole in the wall or something and see about getting that good demonic will. The good news is, even though we went there and didn't get what we really needed, we did get something else. Look at all these boys hanging out. Oh, look at all the redstone. Filthy. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to go put this boy in here. You know what? It was, let's check while we're doing this. It was a blaze rod chicken that we needed. A blaze rod chicken is a gold chicken and a lava chicken. A lava chicken is a coal chicken and a nether quartz chicken. There we go. A coal chicken and a nether quartz chicken. Boy! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, we'll put you down. It'll get sucked in there because this fucking thing that we placed is actually the Satan a little bit. I'm wondering if you could put a redstone signal on and turn it on and off. Because right now it sucks any adult chicken off. It sucks them right off. What the hell was I? Is this guy it? Yeah, it's this guy over here. I see you. I don't think you can get away from me. You're going to be forced into fornication whether you like it or not. Alright, let's grab everything out of this because none of it's going to match up. Because this thing is doing nothing else, might as well put some chicken feathers in there. And we'll go put the excess stuff over here. And we're good. Okay. Oh, yep, we're fine. Now, we'll let those breed. I mean, we've gotten a lot of stuff done. The problem being, we got none of the blood magic stuff done. We've done none of it. What the hell was I doing? Right. Let's turn the fans off. It should be an instant situation where they spawn almost instantly over here because Notch is a sadist and hates me. But we'll just fly around over here, take a look around from here. I'm thinking about expanding our lava mills, stacking them up on top of each other a little bit, putting another row of lava source blocks in there. I'm also going to be automating this soon because I'm tired of dealing with this effing Tinker's Construct mod. But there's also a set of achievements in the achievement book that are to like have a mega weapons from the Tinker's Construct mod, so we have to be thinking about that as well. Oh, there's so much to do is the thing. Good grief, there's a lot to do. And it's slow going. It's slow going, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there. So, are there boys in here? Okay, there is one single boy. He's a dangerously... Oh my god, there's a lot of explodey boys, though. Hey, how's it going in there, boys? Oh god, I panicked there. Good grief, he's a real bitch, isn't he? He's a real birch. I don't know why I didn't think that would happen. Oh, good grief. You know what? I deserve it. I deserve that. I do wish I could just make it so that creepers burnt in hell for all of eternity instead of being in my game. I will say that much. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to admit it. We need wood. Okay? You know, maybe replacing the wood of the mob spawning platform will be a good idea at some point. Maybe have like a obsidian floor or something below it. Now, let's think about what the hell just happened. I need more Tyrian blocks, so I have some of that, actually. I just gotta chisel it to look like that. It was this boy. Chiseled. Done. I mean, this is why we didn't want to mess with it, right? This is the reason. Frickin' exploding boys ruining my entire damn life is the reason. Alright, the floor's done. That's good. Building. Building it. Building it real good. Walls fixed. Ceiling. Fixed. And we're repaired. The only thing that's missing is that inside of here, one of the levers. I'm going to turn this off. Just so that less things accidentally get murdered. Oh, you know what? This sucks. Dark glass was broken, and that stuff is not easy, dude. Alright, let's light this place up so it can't spawn while we're gone. And is everything okay up here? Yes. There's a freaking 1 block square. How? And why? I found it. Alright, now, what was I doing? I was screwing everything up as usual, basically. Blood magic. What the hell was I doing, though, really? I was seeing if I had any more dark glass around. I have some glass over here, but I don't remember if it's dark glass or not. Dark glass, it is. Oh, I have a bunch. Nice. That's good. I have a quick repair. No problem. Alright, so... Oh, you know what? There is a bit missing here. This goes like that. The fan got blown up. Oh, shit, boy. No. That stuff is going to be a pain in the balls. Actually, you may not be a pain in the balls anymore. Maybe it got sucked in here. The lever did. The fan didn't. It got blown up. That's okay. It used to be a pain in the ass to build, but I don't think it's going to be anymore since we have basically an unlimited amount of redstone. So this is the kind of achievement we were looking for in our chicken situation, you know? All right, let's stick the lever back up. And then we'll go and build a damn mob fan. Good grief. This episode is 25 minutes in almost. Haven't done a damn thing with the blood magic. Okay. Fan. Mob fan. Mob fan. Mob fan. Nope. What is we missing? Ah, stone slab. Let's get a few of those in the system. Mob fan. Mob fan upgrade. Distance. Mob fan upgrade +1. Which one is this? Height. And then width. Alright, we're going to get none of those. Aluminum is what we needed. Let's get a bit of these. I think it's essentially the only thing we've used aluminum for, so we might as well. Alright, and this boy, we needed 3, right? It's +1 width mod. I'm gonna have to look at the other ones, but I'm gonna build oh my god, what is missing now? For fuck's sake. It's a goddamn nightmare. Just give me a block of iron, for God's sakes. You're really making this more difficult than it has to be. Why? What is missing now? Aluminum? I was looking at the wrong thing. Why are they different? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You're really murdering my cool right now. This is why these were such a pain in the ass to build. Alright, so I'm going to look at these and see how many of them are in here to make them work right. Just one, it seems like. +1. I guess it's +1 on either side. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't get it, but it doesn't really matter, does it? We could technically just keep upgrading the middle one, and it would only need 1 fan. That's probably a good idea, to be honest. Oops, backwards. It's going to get sucked up by the damn chest, isn't it? Nope, I got it. Alright, we'll put that there. We'll break one of these. We'll put the glass back. We'll hit... Oh, shit. I forgot to take the torches back. Blood magic. Break them. Break them all. Jump back out. And we've got it functioning. This one needs a lever. But other than that, it's fixed. It's repaired. Now, let's keep in mind that the creepers are actually Satan incarnate. And we should probably avoid them as a whole in the future. I think we can all agree on that. Let's put all this stuff up that we don't need. I'm going to keep these. Might as well put these up too. Alright, now. The hell was I doing? I was trying to get a damn mob. You know what would be maybe a good idea is to break some torches over here away from everything. And see if we can't get like a zombie or something easy. We can look from afar. It'll be good. Come on. Spawn for your papa. Spawn for your papa. While we wait for that, is it it wasn't quite nighttime yet, so is it coming up? The sun's coming up. Son of a bitch. Why though? Is the thing that I'm asking. Why is this all happening to me? I don't deserve this. I'm a good boy, okay? Sure, I'm delving into the dark arts of blood magic, but it's for a good cause. It's for an achievement book. There are a lot of boys in here. There are a significant amount of boys. I think what might be prudent here is to murder some of the boys in the middle. And now we have a situation where all the creepers are dead and gone. Stop wandering into the death machine, for God's sakes. What are you doing? You're doing it to yourself at this point. I'm not even trying to kill you. Hey, you see me? Hey, you son of a bitch. Get over here. Why isn't it doing it? Is there a reason? It's not putting the swirlies. That's an interesting conundrum. Eh? Why isn't those meats getting sucked up too? It's probably because they're used to being blown over. over there. Also, what's this spider doing? Hey, why don't you fucking fight me? Wait, what was that? It's there. It's actually there. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We've done it. I knew I saw something weird drop. We've got a demonic will. Directly from their evil soul. Filthy. But also useful. We have it now. So if we look at again, here. Blood altar. We have everything we need for this, I think. So if I put this in here, I click this, I do this. We need to make a furnace real quick. And then, wait, what happened? Where's my demonic soul? There we go. I just didn't pull it out for some reason. Okay. We have the blood altar. Oh, hell yes, dude. We've done it. We've freaking done it. So I need to break, like, let's put it over. We'll have to move it eventually, but I don't mind. Let's put it over here. Alright, we'll put it on the center block, and then around it will be some other things we need to put down for part of its multi-block structure. So, a blood altar. What are they for? Who knows? We need, I think, we need a sacrificial something. So, sacrificial dagger. Or, I think there's an orb that you can use too. But I don't know. Maybe that's in an old version only. Let's type in blood. And see if we can find the orb I need. If it still exists in this. I don't see it, actually. There's a lot of orbs in this, too. But I don't see the one I want. Maybe it's called something else. Either way, I don't really care. The dagger really is all we would need. Sacrificial. They do the same thing, essentially. So, ooh. Glass, huh? Okay, sacrificial dagger is next on the old blood magic agenda here. Let's grab one. And done. Now, what you do with this bad boy is you come over here, okay? And you stand next to this thing and you throw it. Ow. You stab yourself and it takes some of your filthy, dirty blood. And it puts it into this thing, and then it sucks it in. Now, this tier 1 is, if it's like the older version, it holds 1,000 units of whatever this is called, the LP or whatever. It'll hold up to 1,000, and back then it gave you 200 per heart of health, so it's taken away 1 heart of health each time we do this. So that's what, 600, 800, 1,000, and then you're good to go. So the next thing we want to do is we want to make some, I think they're called blood runes or something. It's this, I think. Large bloods, no. Blood rune. Yeah, it's this chiseled blood rune, huh? I need that good unchiseled blood rune to actually, God, the chisel mod is a real bitch, isn't it? Sometimes it's a hardcore birch. Usable on blood altars. Safe for decoration. Arranged. Usually this tells me... So, chiseled any sort of stone with a weak blood orb and a blank and 2 blank slates. So, there we go. That's the reason why it didn't show me. Because it's a weird one. It is a weird one. So we need a weak blood orb, which requires a diamond and 2,000 LP. So we have 1,000 in here, in theory. And there are ways to check the amount, but we're going to have to do this. So we need 2,000 more, so that's 5 more hearts worth of health. So whenever we have 1 heart left, that's when we'll have 2,000. And then I can go over here, eat a little bit of cake, get some sustenance back. It's like when you go give blood, and they give you like orange juice and some graham crackers afterwards, so you don't get all lightheaded and stuff. Ooh, that's a nice meal. It's an underrated combination, graham crackers and orange juice. You're thinking to yourself, that sounds disgusting. Citrus with like a nice sweet cracker? It's actually very good. If you don't trust me, then fuck you, bitch. I'll kill you. Why is this happening, actually? Why did I just eat a bunch of cake, get full food, and then all of a sudden... Like, it's so fast. The degradation for cake eating is super fast. Look at it. It's already gone again. Anyway, I think we have enough in here. So let's go get a diamond. Let's get it one more. Let's give it one more. It'll give us a little bit. Let's grab a diamond. We'll stick a diamond in here. And it'll use all the life. I don't remember what it's called, but it's gonna use the LP, and it will essentially turn the diamond into a weak blood orb, which is the very first blood orb that we're gonna have. Now, the next achievement, I guess we can mark something off actually, which is a good way to sort of round out this episode. Craft and place a blood altar is done. Obtain a master orb is the next thing on the list for the blood magic segment of the achievement book. And that is this one here, the yellow one. Now, the yellow one requires a tier above, like, say, there's 1, 2, 3, and then 4. The tier 4 with thing with a weak blood shard inside of it. So we're going to have to upgrade this tier of our altar itself all the way up to 4. And then figure out how to get a weak blood shard after that. So it's gonna be a journey here. Oh, it's gonna be a journey, but we can make it. We can do this. So when this thing is done, we'll be able to make how many? How many of these things will we actually be able to make is a good question. So it's going to be 1. Oh my goodness. Are you shitting in my pants for me right now? This is insane. This makes 1 of them. I need freaking 1 in each of these squares. I need 8. Oh, good grief. Well, at least when we get finished with this. Now, I can't remember if it uses up the weak blood orb for each recipe. If I have to make 1 for every single one. It's a good question. This thing is not working anymore. It shows the red bits. Like, I'm positive I had enough. Unless they've changed it. Give me that good corn on the cob. You know what might be worth eating is some of these golden apples that we have over here. There's also some chicken. I guess we could cook that. Grab that knife back. We're just going to keep doing it, I guess. I think the problem is that also when you see the little smoky bits, it basically means that it's losing progress too. So we have to continually do this, which is actually a nightmare a little bit. Let's cook this up. We'll get ready and eat some of these instead. Oh hell yeah, that's the ticket. Look at that region, boys. Oh, the golden apples. OP, my friends. Alright, come on now. I've given you so much of my my absolutely ordained by the Lord blood, but you are really making this an ordeal, okay? Oh, thank you. Thank you. For the love of God. We now have a freaking weak blood orb. It was a much bigger pain in the ass than I thought it was, because my idea of this mod is from like 2014, so a lot of things have probably changed. And I think one thing that might have changed is this thing might... Either I'm giving it way less blood than I thought it would give the thing, or it's losing blood over time on its own, like as a passive drain on it. Either way, it doesn't matter, because we have a weak blood orb. Now, my plan was to try to get to tier 2, so fill this thing in with those blood runes or whatever. But obviously that's not going to happen by the end of the episode. So next time... we're going to continue our journey into blood magic. Blood magic! And hopefully get something actually substantial done. So until then, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Again, it was another meandering one, but eventually we got something done. I'll see you guys next time. If you guys liked the episode, hit the like button. If you guys are new here, hit the subscribe button. And as always, the best way to help the channel grow is to tell those filthy Minecraft loving friends of yours to come and check out the channel as well. Until then, until next time, I'll see you guys on the Sky Factory.